Hi guys, it's Tuesday. I'm going back to work. Been laying in this bed for like an hour contemplating how can I not go into work, but we gotta make it. Mother-in-law made me this green juice. You can't really see it, can you? It's just a green juice, celery and like other veggies. So good. Gotta wash my hair because it's so dirty, and I finally have to wake up. So let's go. Today's video, we're gonna be talking about kind of like the most Monday Tuesday ever, because we're getting back of a trip. I feel like getting back of a trip is rough because you have like work to catch up on, and just like the mindset is like having to change from like vacation, waking up like kind of later, and just like your only activity that you have to worry about is like putting on some clothes to then go do some touristing. And now it's like getting back into the groove of things. We're just gonna go get a shower, feel like washing the hair. I almost left my hair to wash today because starting the day washing your hair is like, okay, we are ready to be in business again. So let's go ahead and do that. One of my favorite tips when I come back from a trip, people who literally like clean out everything on the day of the trip. I don't know, like to me that's sick, because to me everything needs to be sort of a process. That way everything is seamless and nothing is too stressful. I'm already like dealing with a lot. Having to come back to a routine to be doing like all the cleaning up in one day. No, thank you. Oh my God, you guys know, like seriously, the fact that my mother-in-law was here and she cleaned everything and she's made meals since we got back. Like, I feel like if that wasn't the case, my house right now, I always leave the house clean, but I would have to do like a lot more. And then like, you know how it is, like you get back from a trip, you probably don't have any food, like just a lot. But my tip is, first thing I do is get all the clothes that's dirty out. So I already did that yesterday. I took all the dirty clothes and I'm gonna do laundry right now, even including my PJs. And then what I keep doing is that everything that's here that I can use for work, I literally just put it on. This was never used on the trip, so I probably leave it here like a day or two until I use everything, or until Juan makes me pick it up. Another good thing that I like to do is take this. This pills. Wait, I hate when I'm like cutting my face. There we go. These have like, I can show you the bottle, but they are good for, why am I out of breath because of that? They're good for like liquid retention, and just like they're supposed to be like good for fat loss, but I don't really notice like any benefits when it comes to that. But they just like improve mood. They have DIM, so they're really good for hormones, and they also help with like liquid retention. So I feel like it's the best thing to take, especially after a trip. I usually take them every day, but especially after a trip, it's just like a must. I also, you guys, this is not part of getting back to a routine, but maybe it is. This book I'm enjoying so much. This writer, I usually like reading like some type of love book. These are very different. They're not like, they are still about love, just different type of love. Not like relationship but love, but like friendship, kids. So cute. They're so beautiful. They're so cute. I just love reading books with good writers, good stories. They're seriously the best thing ever. I'm going to be applying this a little bit later that I bought yesterday with the combo. It's kind of like an oil, but like super nutrient vitamin oil thing. So you know that I usually use the oil, but I'm gonna try this one out since I got it. And then I also saw a line from Kerastase that they have that is for hair falling out, hair loss. So they have the whole like thing, like the shampoo and everything. I clearly don't need all that, but they do have a serum like this for the scalp that helps with your hair falling out. So I do want to try that out because I feel like I have a lot of hair and I have a lot of thick hair, but my hair is constantly falling out. So I'm like, if my hair wasn't falling out, would I have more hair and prettier? Okay, so I went and read the box, literally the worst like marketing person if I was actually doing this to get paid. But actually if I was getting paid, it'd be a lot different, because usually a brand like sends you what they want you to say. But this is just like a concentrate, like oil based serum to really seal split ends. So I feel like now, since I recently started going from brown to bleach, I feel like once you already have your bleach hair, it's just like easier to maintain hydrated. But when you're making the change, you kind of have to like do all the extra like moisturizing stuff to keep it like super sealed. I feel like to me it's always a priority to keep my ends super sealed. I always get compliments that my ends are sealed, even though I always feel like they're dry. So that's why I like to buy this kind of stuff. But you guys, the other thing I also want to get, another thing is, oh my God, we need like deep moisturizer. on the face too. Like deep, 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 a lot of moisturizer. And then let me show you my favorite moisturizer product. My favorite moisturizing product. Why am I sneezing? I don't like when I start sneezing like crazy. Remember the other day that I was sneezing? Oh my god. We cannot let that happen. But this stuff. Put this stuff on your face. If it's super dry, you can only do it for like one day or one night. I don't know if I'm gonna do makeup today because the skin, as you can see, I have a bunch of pimples. Like the pollution in Mexico is like deep, plus just like the drinking, plus the changes and all that. But you put this on, it's like very white. So beware. Maybe if I had to go out, I don't know if I would put it. It definitely absorbs and that goes away. So maybe I would still do it. But it just locked in the moisture perfectly. And it's just like a good reset. I feel like you can hear me when I'm like, but it's just a good reset to the face. You'll see how tomorrow the face will be like back to perfect. And then yeah, I usually like to, like now I'm collecting all this travel things. I didn't use my little shampoo. Also, you guys, I saw the little cutest travel set on the website. But I'm like, for example, this stuff, I'm all gonna leave it here. And I really just need to take out, oh, this came in handy, oh my God. And then I'm really just gonna take out like what I actually need. For example, this, I need to go take care of my nails like right now. But like this, I use like this specific, I use that specific toothpaste. It doesn't have to be that brand, but it does have to be like fluoride. So this is in Spanish, but I think it's actually the same, or they're similar. It has to have fluoride, otherwise it gives me sensitivity on my teeth. So I need to bring this and just leave it here for future use. The same thing goes with this, that I actually did get to use this. And then this I didn't get to use, but I think it's just a good thing to keep here. So see, that's how you unpack. Slowly, but surely. Now I just throw this away, and that portion of the packing is literally done. Also, you guys, look what I found. This little set. This is what I got for my birthday last year, I think. I've never used the shampoo from them, but I used to like that brand a lot. So maybe I'll give it a try. Next trip, who knows? What else? Okay, oh, you guys, okay, let's do laundry. Let's just get it started. It's okay. It's not a big deal. Literally, the easiest part of laundry is putting the laundry in. Okay, main thing that I'm gonna do before I even go into my office is make my protein drink. Protein is always important, but especially coming from a trip, I just feel like we need it. We needed to get back into routine. I can't even think of going to the gym right now, but we're gonna get there. ¿Esto estaba fuera por alguna razón? Sí, sí quiero. Ah, okay. Sí. Y me to do. Favorite thing is to drink the coffee with the protein here, but apparently the coffee machine is not working after my first coffee. So I'm just gonna put a second coffee in here because this is the way it tastes the best. The dirty clothes clean is priority number 1. ¿Esto que el dejo acá es para limpiar o qué? PJs. Last night I couldn't sleep with fresh PJs, but tonight I'm asleep with fresh PJs, and that's seriously my best favorite feeling. Also, remember how I told you that I need to buy new PJs? I only have one that I use like 2 to 3 days and then I wash it. Imagine having one PJ per night and then every night you can sleep with fresh PJs. Wouldn't that be nice? I feel like then it would lose its magic because then every night you're sleeping with fresh PJs, so it's not as special as every other night. And we got the coffee machine to work. Finally. We got water with ice. I'm gonna add some salt to this actually. You guys, why? Why does it do this? It literally cuts my head. Just some salt for electrolytes. And then I think I'm just gonna let my hair air dry. I don't wanna do the hair drying thing. Some people say that's not good for your hair. Some people say that's better for your hair than heat. I feel like my hair does get greasier when I don't dry it with the hair dryer. But today I'm like, I don't really care. Okay, you guys, I'm gonna brush my hair here soon. But the last thing I need to do is really take this nail polish out that has been driving me crazy. I don't know if I mentioned this on the other vlog, but I think I now realize, one second. Titi, come. I now realize that next time I go on vacation or something, I do need to do my nails because we cannot have like crazy nails like that ever again. Like for this wedding, it's fine because
it's only fine because I have no other option. Like, I literally had no other option. I took the nail polish, but everything was so like go that I didn't even have time to do my nail, like sit and like let it dry. Like every time I do a trip, I'm like, next trip I'm actually gonna make it chill. And I thought we made it chill this time because we went for 5 days and technically the wedding stuff was only like 2 days. But I don't know. I really don't know why it ends up being like go. I think you try to like make the most out of it, but yeah, not the vibes. I am just desperate to really take this off because then another one peeled the other day. Honestly, that doesn't even happen when I'm here. So I don't know why that happened. I think I'm just gonna go on the other. So we kind of need like the coffee and the protein to start hitting. So why am I not drinking it? Is a good question. Also, if I didn't mention, I ended up downloading Final Cut Pro. I didn't know they had a free trial. You know why I didn't know? Because when you go on it, it doesn't tell you. Like when you go on the App Store, on the computer, it just says like 300 started. But then thankfully, I watched some YouTube ahead of time and I saw people were saying like, oh, I tried it for 3 months. And I'm like, whoa. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? So if you go on, like search up on Safari, like Google, free trial, Final Cut Pro, you're gonna see that you can download the program for 90 days. And then after the 90 days, they're gonna make you pay for it if you want it. So my plan with editing is, I really do like editing, even short form, so much better on my computer. Like, can I edit on my phone or my iPad? Yes, I can. Of course I can. Like, of course. But do I like it? No. Like, I highly dislike it. It takes me double of the time. Like, the small screen is just like uncomfortable. I used to hate editing so much, and now I really enjoy it. Like, it's a time that I just like sit with my computer. Sometimes I do it more rushed, some other times I do it more like calmly. But if I'm not in a rush to edit, or like it's not like, yeah, like basically in a rush, I love it. So just editing the computer has been the vibe for me. I feel like before people would use iMovie to like learn how to edit, like as a beginner, and a lot of people would just use that for years and years and years, and then they would purchase Final Cut Pro. I feel like now the beginner platform is CapCut more than anything. I think I'm still gonna use CapCut for things like little trendy videos or stuff like that I need to edit on my phone like quickly. Those like 15 to 20 second videos that sometimes you see me posting. So those I might still do like on my phone or on CapCut like real quick. Not on the desktop, just like on the phone or something. I might not even use that anymore, you guys. I don't know. My plan is I'm gonna test it out for the 90 days. And then I'm gonna see, CapCut has been glitching for me so bad. I don't know if it's happening to everyone. I talked to one other friend that also makes content. She also noticed that something was off. So I don't know if it's just us or it's happening to everyone, but if you do any sort of like, honestly, if you do any sort of computer work, you know, then when the computer is lagging, is not working, it like, you cannot do anything. Like that doesn't work out. We need the computer system to work. We need like things to be quick. For me, it was freezing up, it was lagging, it was doing all the things, and literally editing was starting to become a nightmare. And I'm like, I just fell back with editing. I'm not gonna let this happen. So what I'm gonna do is, I don't make any money off of social media right now. I was, but I guess now I'm not because I started making content in Spanish and that all went away. It's okay, because that's not what's most important. So now I'm not making money off of it. So in my mind, I'm like, this is not like, it's not excuse for me to spend $300 on something that I'm not making money. But then I'm like, listen, if you can have a software that helps you like, enjoy the whole thing better and make better videos because you're enjoying it, and then it's just a better platform, like it's worth it. It's worth it, you know, and 300 for an editing thing that it's forever. To me, it's worth it. I don't know. Someone was saying like, oh, in 3 years, there's going to be another editing app. And I'm like, okay, well, in 3 years, I'll figure it out. Like, whatever. That's not, I'm like going down a tangent that I don't even know where my mind is headed. But point is that I'm going to try it out for 3 months. And then after that, I'm going to decide like, okay, am I still a beginner? Can I still just continue to use CapCut for technically not free? I pay the membership. So I do the 120 because it's $10 a month, so $120 per year, and you have to keep paying that. So before I continue to pay that, and like that had to be like add up to the 300, I'd rather just try out Final Cut Pro. And then if in 90 days I'm like, okay, no, this is definitely worth it, this works a lot better, then I'm just gonna go for it. And then if not, then I guess I'll just continue to use CapCut until I no longer can. My thing is reliability too. Like, I don't know if anyone is like that, but like with things, like change in general is scary for many people, right? To me, depending on the change, it can or cannot be scary. Like I wouldn't say I'm one of those people that is like very, very afraid of change. But when it comes to routine things, like systems, things that I use every day, when those things change and something like breaks my routine, or like something is different in my routine, like my coffee machine breaks, or like I can't drink my protein shake, like stuff like that, that drives me nuts. So for me, if I'm using a platform to edit and then like all of a sudden that platform is gone, that's like not reliable to me. Like I need to learn how to use another platform and like find something that's more reliable in order to, like for my mind to be okay with it, you know. Even when the whole like band thing happened, I guess like that has gone away or not, or I don't know. But when that happened, I was like, I should have seen this coming. I knew it was coming. I definitely knew CapCut would go away. I just didn't, I don't know why I didn't get like ahead of the curve and taught myself to use another editing app before that. So it's okay because now I am, and I don't want that to happen again, you know, unless like, I mean, if Final Cut Pro, like something happens to that, I don't know, because Final Cut Pro has been around for many, many years. I think it's an Apple software, plus it's American based. So I'm pretty sure. So if any of this information is incorrect, please correct me. But the point is that Final Cut Pro should be extremely, extremely reliable. Oh, also, I thought about starting to use iMovie because it's free, but I was listening to a few YouTube like people, and I was under the impression that Final Cut Pro and iMovie were kind of similar, but I guess they're not. So I'm not going to teach myself how to use a whole editing app to then have to change to another editing app. I'd rather just like have the one and that's it. I don't like wasting my time in these little like technicalities. Like editing should be something that I like know what to do. It's quick, and like I'd rather spend more time in the actual content, and then like if I'm gonna do like a fun edit or whatever, like okay, but I don't like wasting my time like trying to figure out these like technicality things. Like it's just an editing app. I just need it to work, period. Okay, you guys, and I won't be doing my nails. I'm just gonna apply this. It's like a rescue thing. My sister recommended this to me, and I think it really just works. There's a whole story with my nails. I started doing gel at home. I got an allergy all of a sudden, and then one day the allergy was so bad that I just drilled the paint off, and it destroyed my nail. It's growing, but I don't know if you can see, but it's like the last little bit of it just like growing. That's why all the nail polish just like peels off, because the actual like coat of the nail peels, because my nails are still like recuperating. How can I make this thing focus here, focus here? Anyways, I'm just gonna put this and apply this. I'm probably gonna just stay away from the nail polish for a little bit. I just need to feel okay. Again, I don't feel that rough. I feel like other times I've felt more rough coming back from a trip to work, but I don't feel that rough, only a little bit. Only a little bit. So anyways, we're gonna save this. We're just gonna brush the hair. And sadly but thankful. No, really thankful though. It's about time to go to work, you guys. So, okay, you guys, I just put my hair back in a little like clip so it's not in my face while I'm working. It is time to go to work officially. I also have to work hard because I was like out. And when you're in sales, it's not that you can't leave. You still can't take off, but you kind of have to catch up with sales then for the month. At least try. At least make an effort to do that. So I'm gonna go into work and I will see you later. Now, if you, I don't know if you watched the other video that I posted about this, maybe not, but I do want to start like having these little hobbies after work just to like help with bringing like, not happiness, like just something additional to my life, like doing different things. I feel like if I had a house, I would start with like gardening or something, but I don't have a house. So I have some plans, but yeah, I mean, that's about it. So my mother-in-law got me this plant, and then I have another plant, and then you know the thing that holds the plant, I don't remember, the base. So the one is white, and I feel like my house is so like white already that it needs like, that's why I add these like touch of colors, you know, like little touch of color. And then she got me the other one, the base is pink, which is cute, but I don't really like pink stuff like that in my house. I told her we can go get some paint and like paint that. And I feel like that's a little good hobby to show and to do, just to like get some creativity out, like try something different, do a little painting. I thought about it like a few months ago. We went to Hobby Lobby, and then I got there and I'm like, what's the correct paint, whatever. So maybe this is a good opportunity to do that. I don't think it's gonna be today, but I'll probably try to do that soon. But I just want to spend more time like trying to find hobbies, like things to do with my hands and like things that spark my creativity. I read as a hobby already, but I feel like reading is very like taking in. I need something to like put out, a hobby that like I'm putting out, like, you know, I hope that makes sense. Anyways, you guys, I did so much talking this morning. La 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 la. Apparently a lot of things to say, but I will see you after work unless I have something to say in lunch hour. But wish me a good day at work. Wait, you guys, my hair is kinda giving after washing it with that shampoo today. Or is it me? Maybe when I go back and edit, I'm gonna realize that it was in my mind. But I mean, my hair is curly, so we cannot expect it to not be curly, but I don't know, it just looks pretty here. Maybe it's me. I just need it to be longer, but it's okay. I don't need it to be longer. So let's catch up a little bit with what happened on the rest of the day. Is this a weird pose? Hold on. I'm like trying to be cozy, but I think this is not giving cozy. It's kind of giving wide open legs. Ugh. Anyways, just know that I'm trying to give cozy. Is this cozy? I feel like it's not, but it's okay. Okay, you guys, worked all day as per usual. And then I started editing. As you know, I'm trying Final Cut Pro. So I just wanted to, right after work, get into it to edit the video like super fast. And I feel like the learning curve is not as hard as I thought it would be, because the only thing I'm having to learn is like the exporting. I kind of got like confused, but every time I look something up on YouTube to like how to do it, I feel like I learn it fairly quickly. I don't feel like I'm completely lost. I did see someone talk about using a hardware to save the storage on there, so that kind of confused me because right now all my stuff is on the iCloud, but that is probably not the smartest thing because it's taking a lot of space. So we can figure that out later, maybe when I have enough content to like worry about it. Although they did say that it's better to start it like early on. But one thing at a time, okay? So learning curve, not that heavy, but it's still like there, like learning the new shortcuts, like the different fonts. You know, when you just get used to a system and then you know where everything is at and you're like. Also, I figured out that I think the processing of the video once it's uploaded onto YouTube is faster, but I think the exporting is kind of longer. According to ChatGPT, the reason why is because CapCut like forces the exporting by doing something to the video. I can't remember, compressing, like force compressing, and Final Cut Pro exports it in like the best quality, whatever. I don't know if it really makes a difference, or like maybe I'm just not that experienced and that's why I don't notice a difference. To me, things that take longer, they're not as convenient, but maybe it's something I can get used to. If I actually notice a difference, I'm gonna watch the video and see if I can like actually notice a difference. But right now I'm just drinking this Alka-Seltzer because I ate way too many beans today, way too much beans today. And then I just have some laundry to do. Show you laundry plus Kobe. And then I think you guys, Juan and my mother-in-law went to the gym, but I think today I just couldn't. Like, I was not mentally prepared to go to the gym, so I was like, yeah, you guys, you can go ahead. I'll probably make it tomorrow. I think today I just want to, on one hand, I want to read. On another hand, I kind of want to watch YouTube /learn/edit. Just because I want to feel a pro. I'm like really bad at being a beginner, I feel like, and that's not a good thing because you're supposed to enjoy like all phases. But anyways, I'm gonna maybe play around a little bit more with this and then I don't know what else.